may involve adult themes and strong language. This is The Curse of Penance RPG.
Welcome to the epilogue for episodes of Curse, episode 24. Who are you? What are you? And what have you learned the most in the 15 years since episode 23 finished? Starting with Belry.
Come back to me.
Who doesn't know what Tyler sounds like yet?
Gets a solid start there.
No, I just hadn't thought.
This is really difficult because it's not what is
yeah.
going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to make up something that'll have happened in the past 15 years.
Starting with Meg.
Hi, I'm Amy. I play Meg. Meg spent the next 15 years. She started raising money for a pub. She got her pub in the Dwarven city, and I can't remember the name of it. Sorry.
It's buried somewhere.
Not the broken squeeze box or something like that.
Yes, it's something like that. And she got married eventually. She was late into her 30s before she got married. No children because Meg was ever reminded of the round-bellied children that they met, so she never wanted children. And had a good life for herself. They were happy before now, because I don't know what happens right now. They wake up, I'm assuming.
Next we have Old Man Ozmand.
Well, I feel bad because I'm the only one who put old man in front of my name, knowing that it was a 15-year time
Well,
jump.
first
So
if
it
Meg
does
put
look
Old
like
Man Meg in front of hers, there'd be more questions to be asked.
Well, it's just at the moment it looks like I'm the only one who's aged.
I think you'll find my name has also changed.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Old man Ozmand and tubes. Hi, I'm AJ. I'm playing Ozmand, our tiefling bard. Been a busy 15 years. He's done a few gigs, grown a slightly pointier beard. Not like evil man pointy, but like, I was going to say he kind of looks like the bass player from Nightwish now, but with red skin.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Rolf? Is it Rolf?
Marco. Yeah, he did a few gigs up and down the country, and then took on contract as a sort of adventurer for hire, working for an archaeologist. And he did that for a couple of years, and then has just been kind of tooling around, drinking, playing music, and having a good time, not being set on fire. It's been great.
Sounds good. Rosie.
Hello, I'm Lexa from the Dead Horse, and I play Rosie. She's a human and a fighter. The last 15 years, I think Rosie would have been making her way high up in the ranks of army thing, and I don't know anything about the army. She's high up there in the army thing, and I expect she would have got married and had a couple of kids. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Next we have Chibs.
Hello there. My name, I used to be Tubbs, but I haven't heard that name in 15 long years. I've learned one most important thing in my past 15 years. If you show up at prison and they've got a uniform and it says tubes on it, you take it and you don't complain. I also learned that if you don't make someone your bitch, then you become a bitch, and we all know which way tubes went. I am the legendary, famous, party-killing halfling, and, I've got a dark secret and a dark box, which will all be revealed later. Tubbs doesn't care for anything anymore. It's done.
There is no Tubbs. There is only
Exactly.
Tubes.
I'm sorry, Tubbs is dead.
Tubbs, we knew.
Maybe that's a good thing.
The innocent carefree.
He was pretty annoying. I'm only joking.
No, it's fine. I'm used to that every day.
And Moving on. Finally, we have Tyler Lebowski.
Well, howdy, y'all. I'm Tyler. Well, my mama, she left me when I was about 16 years old. And, well, it was hard living, hard times. I was in and out with the prison, with all that sort of bad stuff like stealing and fighting. And all I've learned these past 15 years, these 15 long, lonely years, is the joy and the benefit of good, clean living. I finally met my dream of becoming a professional sports baller.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Like a little local team, like not the big leagues, like the little minor leagues, but you know, it pays the bills. Got a wife, she's called Tammy, and I got a little girl, also called Tammy. And I just want to do my best and look after them, you know.
Where have you come from?
Boy.
Well, where have I come from?
Where have you gone?
Somewhere in the non-specific south.
So, what
She has a
happens 15
quinceañera
years
every year.
later is that one glorious day, Mr. Tubes over there is sitting in his cell when a youngish man in his early 30s gets pushed into the cell with him and told that's his new roommate. Over the course of the next short while, Tubbs eventually convinces Tyler that he used to be a king, he used to be the royal consort, and that he knows where to find like a very powerful lich that would be willing to give him power to do anything he wanted. Deciding that this would be the best thing and that this could mean his career as a sports ball player could be finally realised, Tyler decided to kidnap Tubes and jailbreak with him. As we cut to across to the rest of the world, it appears that Meg is having a reunion dinner with Ozmand and Rosie as they are all celebrating 15 years of being clear of Barovia. They notice a shadowy figure in the doorway as they all had a toast and thought nothing of it. The next thing you all realise, you are all waking up on the floor of a upstairs room in a very foul-smelling tavern in the middle of nowhere.
Well, howdy, y'all. I'm real sorry to have brought you together like this. But, I've got my daughter, Tammy. Well, she ain't the brightest in the box, and I'm a bit worried for her, so I'm gonna go take you all to this lich that you guys apparently know and have her, like, you know, not be quite so stupid.
I'll be honest,
that accent.
it beats prison, I'll say that.
Who are you?
I'm not smoking, I just breathe like this.
What, who are you? I don't recognise you.
What? Where's my pub?
Well, I imagine that's right where you left it, ma'am.
No. I was in my pub. Why am I in this shithole?
Oh, well, you see, misspent youth and all that, I got quite good at sort of like breaking out, breaking in, kidnapping. There was that murder, but nobody proved that. I'm Tyler Lebowski.
What?
Tyler?
We're heading, we're heading all up to that country up there. We're gonna, apparently you guys know a lich and you can all help me out. Like I said, my little girl Tammy, she's real dumb, and I worry for her.
Hey, Meg, your face scars have healed up pretty well.
Oh god, it's him.
After 15 years, I tell you what, in prison, odds that bear's not looking bad either.
Oh god.
You guys notice how muscly I am now.
Yeah,
That's
you're
all
super,
look good.
super jacked there, Rosie.
Use
We've got
rippling.
bigger fish to fry at the moment.
Time's been good to you, Lexa.
You was rippling like a river, girl.
Rosie.
I'm buff. Anyway, Tyler, I thought you were a bad boy.
I mean, I was, but I done straightened myself out, you see, like I was like in my 20s, and I was like just in prison, like, all time. I just gotten Tammy pregnant, and,
Wait, hold on. Wasn't Tammy your daughter? I suppose
Yeah.
some do run in the family, I guess.
No, there's two Tammys. There's my wife and my daughter. It's like a naming her after thing. But I was like, I want to see my little girl grow up, so I'm going to straighten her.
But that's like making a deal with Satan. You don't want to do that.
I mean, she's just a kid. It's fine.
I don't know, his mother did it.
Oh, trust me, we
She's
know.
evil.
We know who the real Satan is. And she
Really?
sat on the throne in Barovia.
My guitar's missing.
Where's my squeeze box and where's my daggers?
Well, I mean, that, like, first rule of kidnapping, you don't want to get shanked by nobody. And you don't want no, like, attention being brought by, like, noise a squeeze box.
We could have used it as an alarm to help us.
Exactly, and I don't want that. You guys, he's going to hell now.
At this point,
Oh, we are.
you see a figure sitting on the other side of the room who stands up and walks forward and says, "Yes, I told Tyler where he could find you, because as much as anything, the land needs you." And you recognise this as being Fergus.
Fergie, what? Why have you brought us here?
Well, you see, as I'm sure you're all aware now, I am, of course, of dragon blood, and this
Wait, what?
Karen creature.
Wait, hold on. I thought you were just a bloke who liked a dragon and lived in a weird house.
I thought the dragon was your master.
Well, yes, let's go with that. That's fine, good. And he sort of looks at Tyler, then looks at the rest of you, and goes,
I think you are very
Anyway.
overestimating our ability to be smart.
"Anyway, this Karen that's ruling the land." And he points out the window, and you see the sky is bright pink, and in the middle of this bright pink there stands the castle that you're all sort of familiar with. She has put a new barrier over the realm, and in this new barrier we can't leave. But since she's put this new barrier in, she has systematically been digging up the swamplands to plant tobacco plants. My clutch of eggs I guard over I can't protect as well when the land is being dug up. So I need this Karen disposed.
Well, I say you got the right people. I know her weakness. I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out a box. It's a nice ornate little box. Turn to the group dramatically and say, "Her heart." I'm going to open the box dramatically. That's right. When I find it, I'm going to put it in here.
Oh.
Yeah, this is where it's going to go. It's my heart box. I'm going to cut it out, pop it in.
Meg's just gonna
Oh.
facepalm.
You got me all excited there.
I've become a lot wiser in prison.
What the hell, Tubbs? I thought you were running this place with her.
Yeah, why are you in prison?
Oh, well, that lasted for the best part of about 3 hours.
Oh.
Are we honestly surprised? Guys,
Oh.
Bad
are
track,
we honest?
actually.
Then she framed me, accused me of sleeping with Archie, and then
Well,
it was never sleeping, okay? Then I got banished, so I went home and I was like, why did I even leave in the first place? And it turns out I remembered why I left. It's because everyone hates me and because I raised a massive horde of skeletons and zombies out of their family. And apparently they're still mad about that, so I ended up in prison. By the way, it's Tubes now. Tubbs is dead.
Oops.
Exactly.
I'm going to give you a hug because you look like you need a hug.
I'll be honest, it's been a while.
Rosie gives him a big hug and then is back from the hug, says, "But did you actually sleep with Archie?"
I did not sleep with Archie, no.
I just needed to know.
I think we
I'm
need
pretty
to.
sure.
What we're saying, we're not talking about actual sleep here. Tubes. I
No.
don't think this is. I think we're getting hung up on this one detail here. But let's get this over with.
So Fergus sort of stands and he tells you that no one can get near Karen because she doesn't leave her castle. The only time you can get an appointment with her is if you're someone she cares about speaking to. As in, she's ignored anyone that's tried to make an appointment to see her for the past 6 months who isn't one of two people.
and those two people are.
The first is the Lich, quite obviously, and the other seems to be Noel Edmonds.
He still works here.
He's still kicking it out. Yeah, my man Noel Edmonds.
They're pretty good.
Could have made a
house
good
party.
roadie.
You notice at this point Fergus absently seeming to scratch a patch of his hair that seems to have been dyed blue, and he goes, "Yes, she tends to avoid anyone else that goes to try and speak to her."
What's with the weird blue hair, man?
He sort of gives you a look of just, don't ask.
Midlife crisis. Tell me about it. I had this friend in prison. Similar thing.
Did he dye his hair blue?
He died,
Well, that's half the
and he was blue when he died.
Ah.
Were your hands wrapped around his neck by any chance, Tubes?
You blew a dead
No.
man?
No, he's. I told you I haven't slept with anyone dead.
So.
How would that even work? I mean, not that I'm interested, but how would that even work?
I mean,
Hey,
you tell
man,
me
you're
you were the
you're
necromancer.
I high-five Ozmand.
Fergus sort of gestures out the window and says, "The land is gone to hell. Everyone in this town is living in slums and working in workhouses. Even children are working. Karen doesn't care. She just wants all the work done. The only thing she cares about is her statues that she's had placed in every town."
How many of them point out at the sea? I remember spooky pointing statues.
They don't point to sea, he just he gestures down, you look down and there's a picture of Karen. It looks like she's standing with her hands on her hips and her leg up on something, and it looks like the sculptor's gone to great detail to do everything under the skirt as well as above.
Wow.
Well, you got to admire the attention to detail, but is that really necessary?
Perhaps it's just, I don't know, I think there's a certain artistic value to it.
Of course you would.
I just want to check see if there's any clues. I'm just going to go and take a closer look.
Stay on target there, Tubes.
I'm going to lean out the window and kind of peer a bit.
Fergus tells you that he will arrange for a cart, and he suggests that you go and try and speak to Noel Edmonds if you're still friends with him, because he's probably the easiest way in, and if you don't get anywhere with him, then the journey to the Lich is harder. Karen's dug up the road to the south. She claimed it was to stop ghost bandits.
Ghost bandits. Are they still a problem then?
Karen claims they are.
They stole our cart the first time.
I
gotta
guess not if
appreciate
he's
commitment
dug up
in
the
bed.
roads.
I tell you so, Tyler. Back when your mother wasn't an evil witch, she bravely fended off, 12, 13 ghost bandits that tried to steal our cart.
Did we know her when she wasn't an evil witch?
Yeah, I was just about to...
She used to be a wonderful, caring person before the Liches. But after that, everything changed.
I ain't really seen my mum in 17 years, but I don't find that hard to believe.
You had quite a soft spot for Meg.
I've had enough dads, I don't need any more moms.
How are the Florentinos?
They're all dead.
Oh!
Did you kill them?
No, they just sort of died.
Poison?
Herpes?
I mean, the coroner, he was just everyone got sick, and then they died, but I know, they're dead.
That sounds like a convenient plot twist. We don't have to remember their names.
I know, right?
It's certainly not suspicious at all.
Well, there was Gino, there was
Mick,
Mick, Meg,
Travis.
the lady one.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony Florentino. Good times, good times.
So you travel downstairs and walk towards the cart Fergus has arranged for you. Everyone you see is either ridiculously poor or covered in filth, and you notice that there are workhouses that seem to be working round the clock. It's just total labour all the time, and it looks like the whole place is stricken with incredible levels of poverty.
I mean, you've got to admire our work ethic. I mean, that Von Zarovich bloke was in charge for hundreds of years, and he was just a whiny little bitch who wrote poetry.
Yeah, but Karen seems to have become a proper dictator.
Yeah, I feel like the people might have been better off when
Zarovich was here.
Incel Von Zarovich was in charge.
That's saying something.
Do you remember that time it took us about an hour to kill him?
I do remember that time. You set fire to us.
Multiple
Super painful.
times.
I mean, the gods of fate so cruel, imprison us. It's a valid tactic to survive,
Do you remember that time we almost fell out of the window and nearly died because of the swan?
I do remember that time.
It was
That was
crazy.
That was a crazy time.
Remember that time that we all got arrested?
But out of all these crazy times, this has to be the most crazy time.
Yeah.
What you're saying is this is kind of like a clip show adventure.
Remember that
Oh,
time
God, I hope not.
where we told the robot to get us a sandwich and then he brought attention to all of us?
Yeah, he let Tammy in.
I fixed him.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Tammy. I forgot Tammy.
Oh, Oz, how did that automaton run?
Not very fast. Tish. Yeah, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. He was around for a couple of years. He's on my jam pad. I mostly put him to work restringing guitars and things, and yeah, but
So
we
you
could have
found a
used
use
him
for
here.
him. You found a use for him then.
I did. He's one of my crew.
Gonna
The
say
road
he's one
crew.
of my best friends.
Montage.
Montage!
Can we just get a clean take of this for this section, please? There we go. Do you remember that time in the murder house?
So, you get on the cart and you begin heading out of town. As you pass out of town, you expect to see Valaki coming into sight, but instead you see a smouldering ruin, and as you pass where used to be Valaki, you notice the entire town has been burned to the ground.
This is not encouraging.
Wasn't there a town there?
Yeah.
Hey, not a dragon guy. What the heck? What happened here?
Oh, apparently it didn't recover after the great fire that happened just before Karen took the realm. They begged Karen to rebuild the town, so Karen said it's faster just to burn the rest down, so she just burnt it down.
By Great Fire, do you mean the one that accidentally killed the mayor and mayoress and all that lot?
Lady Watcher, yes.
Yeah. Oh, what a terrible calamity that was.
No
Only
one
someone could have. Yeah.
prevented that.
Yeah. I was just having flashbacks of it.
If only they'd invested in some proper fire extinguishers and
If
sprinklers.
only
and things.
Stella had been better.
Yeah.
Killed her.
So,
Yeah, you certainly did.
as you continue to pass the ruin of Alaki, eventually you pass what you expect to see Kresk, because you remember what Kresk looks like. Only where Kresk used to be, there are like massive, like heavy walls. They look like they've got armed guards at the top. It looks like Kresk has kind of gone into business for itself, and it's got like proper military presence, and refuses to deal with the outside world.
Oh. So, who did we kill there? Was that the priest's son?
Is that where we pushed the statue dude out the window?
That was Valaki. Kresk
No,
is
sis.
the one that had the monastery.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Cress.
That's the one where
I always
Shania
get them
Twain went
mixed up.
missing. I mean, Owen Wilson went missing. Sorry, Tyler, this must be all very confusing. We were very good adventurers and we managed to save the day, but then evil, malicious Karen ruined it for everyone. Everyone else did so good. We were pure. I can't think of one person who died because of us. You know, that good.
Meg's just gonna give him a long sidelong look and just stare at him, going, "Really?"
I'ma be honest, Mr. Tubes. I reckon you's lots about as balmy as a pigeon in a seed shack. But
I'll be honest.
I'd like to hear all about what you guys got up to last time you was all here.
Well, there's a really good podcast called Curse of Penance RPG where we uploaded the adventure, and you can listen to episodes 1 to 23 online now. If you really want to, you know, catch up for this one.
What's the
Don't
link,
walk.
Tubbs?
The link is... bear in mind, I'll go a bit Scottish here. I'll sound a bit like the gods here when they put it in. It's penancerpg.libsyn.com, and I must say it's very good. Now, just do me one favor in that accent of yours. Just while I close my eyes, just say, "Tubbs, you useless piece of shit, get over here."
Why?
No, not you, Tyler.
Tubbs, you useless piece of shit, get over here.
No, I mean Tyler. Tyler,
No, get over here.
Oh,
Why
right.
you-
What's up, boss?
What do you think about those walls?
I think they're pretty big.
Do you want to go over there and punch a dude to death for no reason?
You were good at that.
I
Yeah.
didn't punch him. I hit him with a candlestick, I think.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know my own strength. Now, I'm trying to groom my protege here. Not groom. I'm trying to develop my protege.
Yeah, don't.
You're gonna make him like Revenge of Tubbs. He's gonna go to your dark side and fight with you against Karen.
Necrocarpentry's revenge.
Exactly.
The Revenge of the Necro Carpenter.
So it's
Don't
all
have enough
about
lightsabers for that kind of standoff.
it's all about the tendons. Let me tell you. You ain't got good tendons. You ain't got shit.
So, you bypass the rest of Kresk, because there's no point in trying to go in there, because it just won't respond to you going in. So you get to the vineyard. The vineyard as well has swollen and it's become quite large, but it's got quite high fences with barbed wire around it. As you go through the sort of gateway leading up to the vineyard, you notice that there are hundreds and hundreds of people working on the vineyard, and there are slavers walking around with whips, cracking them every so often.
Oh, Karen always liked to wear. I mean, what? Nothing.
Yes, Tubbs, do say some more.
No, it's fine. Karen had lots of great games she liked to play, whip, whipping tabs.
Those actually, get down to business. Or...
There's one where she like, that game people play where they pretend like they don't know each other? She loved that one. So she spent a lot of time with her advisors, so we never really got down to it.
You never fucked?
Well, I mean, I used to take her breakfast in the mornings while she was having meetings with her council.
And Archie was there with you all that time?
Listen, Cubes, I have something to say to you. How did you go against us and join her as queen? I mean, you were supposed to be the king, but clearly it didn't work out. Why did you do that?
Totally betrayed us.
We've all done foolish things for love.
No, we haven't.
I mean, who hasn't betrayed their 3 best friends in the world for the whim of a crazy, psychotic queen who was promising things for liches? We've all been there.
Why would you side with the lich?
I wasn't siding with the lich. I was siding with Karen. I was siding with the bitch, not the lich.
Oh dear.
Oh.
But I suppose I do owe you something, so I want to say from the bottom of my heart. It's hard for me to say because it's been 15 long years ruminating on this, but I forgive you, okay? I forgive you.
Look, I'm going to let it slide because you've obviously had a terrible life. Don't worry about it.
I think that's a little bit harsh, Miss Rosie.
But in prison, that's awful.
I mean, she's
Look
not
at
far
him, he
wrong.
looks terrible.
I mean, prison ain't so bad. You get square meals and a nice bed.
And a roof over your head.
I mean, my first lover betrayed me and framed me for fucking a skeleton. My 3 best friends rolled off and then never visited me in prison once.
No, we escaped. There's a difference.
We escaped from the fucking lich, mate.
The lich isn't a bad guy, He kept his end of the deal. He didn't fuck me over,
Lich.
Karen did.
He's a lich.
He hasn't fucked you over yet. There's still time.
No one's fucked me. I mean, what? Sorry.
Why does everyone call you Tubes?
Well, first day in prison, they were trying to write my name, and one of the E's looked a bit like an E, and so it kind of stuck. I tried to tell him, but apparently when you try and tell someone in prison they got it wrong, that's sassing them, and they kick the shit out of you, so it kind of just stuck. And that's the only reason why, no other reason.
Oh, okay.
Why do they call you Rosie? Yeah,
That's my name.
exactly.
So we go into the
You're into the
vineyard.
vineyard and there's all these slavers around, and as you pull in on the cart, someone walks up and says, "Is that a delivery of slaves?"
No,
Yeah,
I was just passing by.
No slaves. Although this young fella's a keen worker.
Well, that one looks like a slave, and she points at Chibs. Look at his hair, that's definitely a slave haircut.
Fine.
Yeah, I've gone a bit thin over the years.
Tubbs turns around. Fine, go on then.
Oh, don't just become a slave. We're here for something else.
We're looking for someone.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
looking for a man named Edmonds.
A man named Edmonds?
Well, he's
No,
more of a
man.
dog guy.
Famous
Yeah.
for his house parties.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have many reservations.
Good. What time?
Nah.
11:45.
I make it 11:47, but I guess it's a time I need to. Yeah, we'll synchronize our watches later.
Yeah, time zones, you know how it is.
They go back inside and they start flicking.
Those weird
through
2-minute time zones.
They start flicking through some charts, and they come
can-
back out to you a couple of minutes later and say, "No, he doesn't have anyone due to see him until tomorrow."
Well, we must have got
Yeah,
our days
that-
mixed up.
Yeah, there's
I
time
rolled for
tomorrow.
intimidation. For intimidation.
Mm-hmm. You go, it's today, not tomorrow. And he goes, "Oh, well, maybe it was. Okay, well, so you're here from the tobacco plant, yes?"
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, we're the reps.
With the
never
6
touch
reps.
stuff. It's bad for you.
He's joking, of course. It's bad for you because if you smoke it, then obviously you get told off. So
He's
Well, you
trying our new range. We need a
Yeah.
clean bill of health to try our new range.
The man
The
sort of,
tobacco-free cigarettes.
the man
It's
sort of
only
nods
bad for
very
you in that it's-
carefully and confused,
Makes you look too cool.
and goes, "All right, well, come through then."
Thank you very much.
You go through a couple of the smaller rooms. You pass like a sort of interior garden where there are 15 graves, and as you walk along, they all say Marketov, 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 Marketov.
That's the family that ran the vineyard.
At the
isn't
end,
it?
there's just a hole with a grave that says Marketov, and at the next to that, there's a small, very circular-shaped hole, that says Edmunds really crudely written on it.
Oh
Well, that's...
And there's a hole in the ground. He's not dead yet. But
Okay.
he's got a
Okay.
grave already for some reason.
I mean,
And as
best to
you
be
walk
prepared.
into the next room, sitting on what I can describe as a beanbag is the fattest gnoll you've ever seen. He's
Oh,
gone kind
God.
of grey, he's gone quite... He's basically very, very fat and very weird looking. He's got blue
Edmunds.
patches all over him for some reason.
Edmunds, where's my fucking wine? You owe me big time. Where's
I've been running a pub for 15 years.
He tries to get back to his feet, but he's too fat to get up, so he sort of wobbles a lot.
We've been in here nearly 20 minutes and I'm not drunk yet, so...
Bah!
Send one of your minions to get wine. You just sit there.
He shakes his head and offers you a glass of water.
It's fucked up, man. After all we did for you.
Well,
He sort of looks at you, shrugs and points at it looks like a tapestry on the wall, and on the wall depicts Karen, and it says beneath it, "You spill one drop, I spill your blood."
She's gone too far. She's standing
Well-
between me and a good buzz.
you just gotta make sure you don't drop it, right?
Yeah, just pass us the jug. We won't drip any.
That's true. Yeah, it won't even touch the sides.
Very carefully.
Hand us a straw.
Did Tyler take some water?
I was gonna, but then everybody was like getting a big cat wampus, so I was like, nah.
That's good. That's good. Good lad, you're learning. If you're not always at least half pissed, you're doing it wrong, okay?
Well, that's how I spent most of my like younger years, and it didn't really work out.
You'll learn being in this place. It's the only way to get through the day.
I mean, I was a king for, well, I mean, maybe? I don't know if it was ever technically legal.
Well, no, I don't think anything you did was technically legal.
I didn't shag a skeleton, okay?
Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, protest too much and all that.
Oh, so you did never want a drummer, really, then? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I've had plenty of drummers over the years. It's been great.
Oh, well, I'm glad it worked out for you.
Certainly did. Right up until, you shanghaied me here for some kind of crazy revenge of the consort plot or whatever the hell we're doing. And I haven't even got any fucking wine.
Let's not point fingers of who kidnapped who. Was here together right now, and we just gotta get along, alright?
Yeah, let's focus on the task at hand. Let's find a way to Karen. No, Edmunds. Can you help us get to Karen?
You notice as soon as you say the word Karen, he quite agitatedly starts scratching at blue patches on his fur, and he has a look in his eyes of quite a lot of fear. And he just shakes his head like, no.
Why is everyone blue?
What happened?
Maybe they's feeling a bit down.
Did Karen do this to you?
He just looks at you and just like, he just keeps shaking his head and as in just like, I'm not going anywhere near her kind of look.
So, hold on, you telling me that here's a story about a little guy who lives in a blue world? All day and all night, everything they see is blue. Like him inside and outside.
Blew his house and a full little window. And a
Exactly.
blue Corvette.
What's a Corvette, but okay.
Yes.
Edmonds, you trying to tell me you're blue?
He sort of nods quite quietly.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die. That's awful. I was hoping I was going to get a laugh, but it didn't. But hey ho. What I do there.
We're back, everyone.
Awkward silence.
So, Edmunds basically just refuses to leave and come join you with Karen. Although, just before you leave, he does wave at Ozmand and he takes a bag around his neck and hands it to Ozmand.
Ooh, what's in the
I
bag?
want to open the bag.
Inside is a small pink gem.
Oh no!
Oh wow, that's certainly very pretty.
I put my hand on his shoulder and go, "Thank you, my friend. This hopefully will set things right."
Was that what the elf needed? The pink gem?
Yeah.
Yep.
You come back outside and you ask the easiest way to get to the pyramid. Everyone tells you that the pyramid is off limits and ghost bandits. Do you not know about the ghost bandits? There's ghost bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I briefly started a side project called the Ghost Bandits.
I mean, they don't sound like something you should be traveling with. They sound like a real concern.
Oh man, but I mean, they stole our card away from Karen. They had a super powerful magic sigil on it as well. Ghost bandits are dangerous.
Well, suey. We better be careful of any of them ghost bandits.
Exactly,
Okay.
don't fuck about with ghost bandits.
We
I've
better
been
get some
meaning to bring
weapons.
this up. Are we sure Karen wasn't just drunk?
How dare you? How dare you, Ozmand? Of course she was drunk.
Well, no, you sure she wasn't just a little too drunk, is what I'm saying? And she fell asleep on the side of the road, and some regular bandits stole the cart.
I mean, didn't you guys ride off in the end with what's his name in that cart?
I can't be expected to remember everything I do.
He was pretty powerful, so he must have defeated the ghost bandits or something. Ghost bandits are people too.
Right.
I think
We
that's
need to
how it
gather.
went, yeah.
First things first, I think we need to gather some weapons.
Are they
Yeah.
still people, or did they just like used to be people, or what?
Nobody
I don't know.
knows.
So are we best off heading up to this Lich then? Because I'm wondering if he does refunds.
I doubt
Well, we didn't make a bargain with him.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's what he's trying to tell us by giving that gem.
No, I think Edmund's... Look, all I'm saying is I delegated the duty of getting that pink gem a little while back. And,
He came through.
yeah, it's finally paid off for me.
Okay, so plans. We could pretend to be bottles of wine, and I'm going to stand in like what I think is a vaguely wine bottle shape.
It's very good.
I'm just gonna poke his belly.
I'm going to tense it as much as is possible. Like, solid glass.
I mean, I
Tickle.
don't.
I don't think you're as ripped as Rosie is, but... Yeah.
I am
I
very
don't
clearly
mean-
emaciated.
Well, I don't mean it to be a soul, but that's clearly more of a beer belly than a wine belly, boy.
I mean, can you not see my ribs? I'm going to shove on my ribs.
Aw,
Food
put
is
them
not
away.
good food.
Wow.
The
Yeah,
justice system is fucked up.
You really done fucked up by
I'm
not
sure-
coming with us when we left.
Oh, do
It's
you
his
think,
own-
Ozmand? Do you think?
I do think.
Well, good. I'm glad you think.
Can Edmonds help us with anything else other than like maybe point us in the direction of getting weapons or?
He offers you a couple of tools from the sort of vineyard, so you've got a choice of like a mattock, some hose. What else would you have? A mattock, hoe, and a spade. There you go.
What's a
Is there a
matter?
kitchen at the vineyard?
Mattock's like a heavy
There's a small
pickaxe
kitchen
with
at
a
the
blunt
vineyard.
end.
Yes.
I take the bread knife.
I'm gonna take a hoe.
For baby stabbing.
I'm gonna take a hoe.
Okay.
Are there any candlesticks anywhere?
You look around. Actually, give me a roll. See if you can find a candlestick.
There are 8
You
candlesticks.
find a candlestick in the shape of Karen. As in, it looks like a very weird model wearing a very trashy, like, maid's outfit. Once again, the underside is incredibly detailed.
I shall keep it with me forever.
Should I take?
A spade? There's a spade.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay. So, Meg is now armed with a pair of hose. Osmond has a bread knife. Chubs has a candlestick, and Rosie has a spade. You begin to set off towards the only way to get to the pyramid, which is to go through what is now quite obviously a large tobacco field. This is down past Kresk, where the swamp used to be, near the remnants of Argenswald Holt.
Well, at least the swamp's gone.
Yep, the swamp has been dug up laboriously. It seems to have been replaced with tobacco plants. At this point, you
busy.
notice the sky has changed from pink to very weird yellow colour.
These got some weird sunsets, don't they, guys?
It's been a long time since I've seen weird yellow.
Are there any
It's like a sort of like lemon yellow.
This is so unnatural.
are there any workers around or anything?
There are a couple of workers round. There's a couple of guards who come up to you and go, "Here, are you the new diggers?
No, they've been assigned near the castle.
Near the castle?
Yeah.
Well, the castle's all the way over there. Lady Karen doesn't want anything growing near her castle. Blocks her
Well-
sight of the land.
Well, tell that to our supervisor. That's where he's sending us.
Right, what's his name?
Jim.
Brian.
Rooney.
Jim Brian
Jim-
Ooney.
Yeah,
The one.
Jim Tyler Bryan.
Oh, it's Jim Tyler Brian. All
Yeah.
I was
Jim
getting
Tyler
confused.
Bryan. Right,
right.
I'll go and speak to him then.
Yeah, you
Lovely
do
work.
that.
Good luck.
Crack on. He
Most
might
people
be on.
just call him Jimmy.
He might be on the shitter, so you might have to wait.
Yeah, hell of a bad batch of...
Cutting.
Well, you know, we all have the same stuff. You'll find
Well,
out.
You know, my gruel last night was fine. I mean, it was slightly warmer than usual.
It takes some time to work its way through. Look,
Yeah, you might want to watch yourself.
look, buddy, we got a job to do, so you know, you feel free to go talk to Jimmy, and
But we're not-
yeah,
We don't want to get in trouble, so we're going to crack on. You know what she's like.
He again goes, yeah, And he spits his head up and lifts his helmet, and you notice he also has like blue patches around his ears, and he's like, I know exactly what she's like.
Excuse me, did you just speak ill of the Lady Karen?
Oh, you know, it's hard as us workers, you know.
He looks at you and says, just be glad you're never up to the castle.
I'm gonna pull out some parchment and flash it in quickly. I'm like, secret police, I'm afraid you have to answer some questions for us.
Tubbs, no! He was gonna let us go! Elbow Tubbs. Sorry, he's special.
Yeah, he's had too many.
But the
Not
secret
today.
police changed their name last week.
Good, you
Did you
passed
get the
our
memo?
test.
That's how they keep secret. They tell you that, but it's actually a secret lie.
Well, we're not supposed to know the name of them. We just get told by Karen that no longer are we to trust the secret police.
Good. We're actually really here to check that you all got that memo. You've all passed with flying colours. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm
Well
gonna
done.
Job.
All
stand
right.
behind,
Go. Let's keep walking. See you
stand
later.
behind these guys. Bye.
Sorry about your blue face. Bye.
So you carry
Are we
on.
all like shoving Tubbs forward, going, "You idiot"?
As Tubbs is walking off, he's gonna be like, just like brushing his hands, like, I still got it.
So as you're walking through the fields and fields and fields and fields and fields of tobacco, you hear lots of screaming coming from all around you. What do you do?
I mean, that's fairly normal for here, isn't it?
Yeah, duck.
Guys, what if somebody needs our help? We should go help.
Killer. Keep on mission.
Yeah, let's just keep going through.
As you go past another row, you see a woman standing, literally screaming as loud as she can at a plant. What do you do?
I bet she's abusing her daughter, and then now she's lost her or something.
Or the plant's eating her.
Yeah.
Lady, what seems to be troubling you?
What?
Where you screaming? That usually means he's in something of a
I'm a
predicament.
screamer. I'm hired to scream at plants.
Oh my
Why?
god.
Lady Karen says the louder you scream, the stronger the tobacco.
Wow. Oh wow. Let's keep moving.
She's gone mad with power.
She was already mad.
Is that right?
And as you leave, the woman goes back to going, ah! as loud as she can at this tobacco plant.
Well, I suppose that's one way of healthily unleashing your distress. I suppose.
Scream therapy.
Scream therapy.
I know what job I'm asking the Lich for.
So, you continue walking through the plants, listening to all these screaming people. Eventually you get to the other side of the tobacco plants, and there's another bunch of guards. One of them looks like more grand than the rest, and he goes, Here, where are you going?
Over there.
No, can't
At
let
this
you pass
point in
here, there's
direction.
ghost bandits.
Bandits.
I focus my eyes on a point about 20 feet past the guard and about 5 feet up, and make my eyes go wide and go, oh god, there's some now! And point.
Roll to see how you get on.
Can I help?
They completely believe you, they spin around and go,
Where?
Where?
Can we do like
Come.
a judo chop on the back of the neck?
Yes.
Sure.
Meg will help. No, Meg won't.
Natural 20, yes, you judo, crop in the back, he collapses to the ground and knocked out.
Nice
Guys,
work, AJ. I mean,
Oh.
old man Ozmand.
We're just doing his job. What? There's no need for
the guard
that.
on the ground.
He'll be
is trying
fine. It's a painless procedure, at least for me. He'll wake up fine in a couple of hours, none the wiser.
I put my arm around Tyler. I'm like, Tyler, we're teaching you how to be a badass. So, listen up.
I mean, I was a badass, as they called me, for a good few years, and it didn't really turn out too well.
Hey, we're adventurers. You're part of our gang now.
Oh, I was part of a gang or two as well.
No, not a gang. The gang.
Yeah,
The
we don't go
chums.
around roughing up people, as opposed to, I mean, evidence aside. We've got an objective, and we needed to get past this dude, and, you know, he's not going to see sense when it comes to these ghost bandits.
I just thought that I was hoping we could do this with, not attacking innocent people.
He'll be fine, he'll be fine.
Oh, you poor naive boy. That's how you investigate.
So, are you doing anything with the guard's body? Or you're just leaving him lying crumpled on the ground as you...
We hide him in a tobacco plant.
Yeah, can we just roll him into the field, like
Yep.
behind some...
Are you taking any of his gear, or are you just leaving all that behind?
Yeah, what's he
We'll
got?
take his weapons.
He's got a sword, he's got a crossbow, and he's got a helm.
We all know who should have that crossbow, Rosie, don't we?
May I please have the crossbow?
Me, because I didn't get one.
course.
Oh, yeah, no. Rosie, that's right. Yeah, of course
So-
it should be Rosie.
Rosie takes the crossbow, and as you look at his helm and you take his helm off, you notice as well he also has the strange blue dyed patches and parts of his hair.
It's another one of these denim-faced people.
Oh dear. Karen, what are you like?
I feel like that was quite a forgiving tone, and these people are obviously living in some pretty bad situation, but I dig
It's
it,
just
whatever.
Karen's so likable.
I'll give you a secret. My ambition here is to get back into her good books.
Oh no, Tubbs, no, that's too close. Anyway, who's having the sword?
Anyone
Hey,
wanting the sword? Or the helm?
Tyler, do you know what to do with a sword?
I always preferred my stabbing knives. That's what I used to use when I was younger, though I try not to go stabbing people no more.
That's probably for the best.
Looks like you're up, Meg.
Yep, I'll take it. I'll take the sword instead. But I'll keep one of my hoes.
Good
And I'll give the
women.
other hoe to Tubbs.
Tubb
Here you
sounds
go.
like he needs it.
Just
Yeah.
remember where your hose are at.
So, you sort of roll the guard into the field, you sort of loot him, and then you head up towards the sort of coast road that looks quite abandoned. As you're walking along the coast road, you notice a distinct lack of goats.
Well, this is making it easier than last time.
Yeah.
Goats are people too, Ozmand.
I mean, these goats.
I mean, these ones were. And then somebody set them all on us.
Somebody being
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, somebody's very sorry then.
Yes, that's
Somebody has never been sorry in his life.
Well, somebody's never been apologized to by any of his so-called friends.
No,
You?
no, guys.
You turn to the lynch. Bitch.
So,
Anyway, carry
so
on.
you come around the corner, and again you see the gigantic pyramid with the amber statues in front of it. It feels more evil the closer you get to it. It feels like it's become more powerful. What do you do?
Touch it.
Are you just going to run up and touch it?
Yep.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay, guys, it's safe.
After you, then.
I'll be honest, I've kind of forgotten where we're going. We're going to the Lich or we're going to the castle?
We're in the pyramid.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Okay, that's good, we are going to the Lich. Haven't you got a hot date, Ozmand?
I do, but all in good time.
Oh, this is the Pyramid of Light, I remember. The holy place, yeah.
Yeah. It does feel a little bit evil, though, doesn't it?
But we interpreted the runes on the last time we were here, and it said it was the Pyramid of Light.
Maybe it's like an evil lad.
Yeah, maybe that's just branding.
Maybe. So that fella, the Lich, was upstairs, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He was, I think. Yeah.
Shall we go and see if I can get a refund on my eternal soul? Because I'm pretty sure that Karen's used my soul to generate all of this.
Well, then, sure, why not?
I'm going to
See if
quietly
they've got a coffee shop in here or something as well.
You go inside, and as before, there seems to be the sort of desk where they take objects, and the sort of stairs down into the set of rooms, and the outside of everything there seems to be the stairs that lead up. You notice it's surprisingly quiet.
I kind of get the feeling that maybe the poor old sods that were in here are likely dead.
Oh, shit. This pink gem's useless.
Oh,
You're
hang
always
on.
useless.
Oh, hang on. We can try again later. We can try your lady friend later.
That's what she said.
Aww.
I didn't mean that to sound so depressed. Okay, so it's kind of quiet in here.
Yep. Are you wanting to go to the left or to the right?
Well, the right was downstairs, the left was upstairs, right?
Yeah, roughly, yes.
I suppose we want to go upstairs first then, so to the left?
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So you head up the stairs, and eventually you come to a very familiar looking set of two sofas or couches and a sort of very crackling fire that feels very warm. And as you take your seat in the middle of it, you notice in front of you there's a banquet of what looks like goat done 15 different ways. And as you sort of get comfortable, you hear you've returned.
Right, lad, now I want to see your terms and conditions. I'd like to make a refund, please.
A refund, I see. What for?
I believe I gave you my eternal soul, and I believe Karen gave you my eternal soul, and that was based on mis-selling of goods.
I see. What was missold?
I was told I'd get to be a king, and do I look like a king to you?
I think you'll find that in the deal there was nothing to say you got power.
Well, that's just mean.
It seems your soul has been consumed to bolster Karen.
I knew it. All this time. Well, that's the end for me then, lads. I don't know.
Yeah, you really fucked up.
I done goofed.
Oh, it's alright, don't worry. I'm sure we can fix it somehow.
Can I wish for Karen's soul to bolster my soul?
If you want to wish for her soul, you need to have her present. This is why we have profited quite strongly in the past few months. You see, Karen has taken to the public, what would you call it? A response to crime, as she would sell their soul to me.
That's pretty
I
extreme.
currently own about 80% of the souls in Carinia, or whatever she calls it now.
That's quite impressive, I guess.
You see, anytime there is a problem, that person is brought before Karen, and she tells me she wants to sell their soul, and as they are in the room and have been, well, convinced by her very, very attentive advisors that they should sign or something will get worse.
I mean, that's a pretty clever strategy.
I mean, Karen has not asked for anything you would expect, however. She has not asked for eternal life or even wealth. Instead, she has asked for tobacco gems and the sky to change color at her whim.
Oh, so that's just her being like, I want it. Okay.
The last time we had an agreement, this Karen told me that she wanted the shield to come back over the realm so nobody could leave. It was something about the Florentino gentleman stealing her silver.
Oh. Okay. And what's the deal with the blue fellas?
The what?
The blue people. There are people in there blue. Sort of.
Oh, that is just Karen being paranoid.
Okay. Do you care to elaborate, you spooky fuck?
I think you will discover that in time. I, for one, am exempt from such things.
Okay, you're the source of all wisdom, and you know everything that goes on here, right?
Why, thank you.
Oh, that was more of a question than a statement. But you know pretty much everything that happens here, right?
Indeed.
You're basically all-powerful,
Yes.
and to a degree you're basically omniscient, like God almost, right?
I would not call myself a god, but I do have limited power.
In that
I
case,
could
then,
offer to any of you who wish to take the deal. I mean, I offered you all before and you all declined, but now you're older and wiser. Maybe all of you have changed your minds.
all I want is a simple question answering. One question, the truth. And you tell me the truth and you can have, well, what's your price? You name it.
My price? Well, if it's such an important question, then... And he looks between the rest of the party.
We're having nothing to do with this, by the
Yeah,
way.
no, I'm gonna leave the
This is
room.
all him.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on down here.
Oh, it seems your friends are not interested, so...
Just trust me,
Let
guys.
us just say... I have another contact who might be interested in a small vial of your blood.
Tubbs?
Nope.
But I need to know the answer to this question. It's the one thing that's plagued me for 15 years, and I think holds the key.
He
I'm gonna
goes-
stop you, but I don't know.
And a servant walks in holding a sort of needle and a bottle.
Do you know what? Last time I didn't listen to my friends, and they were right. So maybe they know the answer. Maybe
It's up to you. I mean,
friendship is the real magic.
all I need is a small quantity of blood, and if it has been plaguing you for so long, then what harm is a small little blood loss?
Look, I told you on Monday, I'm not giving my blood to no fucker.
What do you guys think? I mean,
I'm sorry, I just somewhere else then for a second. No, I'm not giving my blood to anyone.
Nope, me neither.
maybe you can answer the question for me then.
What's the question?
It's a toughie, and I don't know if you'll know. I don't know if any person will physically know other
Other
than
than kind of
Karen.
riddle.
Very wise. Give us a go.
Were those people that Karen said were her advisors who she was having breakfast in bed with really her advisors?
No, she was fucking them.
Yeah, I agree with Ozmand.
How do you know?
She totally
could have
played you,
been. They still could have been the advisors too.
It's true. Advisors and lovers.
Okay,
No,
in that
I'm
case
sorry,
then.
Tubbs.
Okay. Hey, Lich.
Yes?
My answer is no.
Ah, that is a shame, but I hear you have brought this friend to me to discuss his sports ball career. And
Always use the lich. I didn't realize.
Oh,
I
forgot.
What would
Tyler,
you like,
Lich,
my
Tyler.
child?
Well, I was kind of hoping. Well, I wouldn't mind being my sports ball career doing a little bit. We ain't do bad though. I mean, like the sort of like local teams. We do all right. It pays the bills. But hey, if you could make me better, I wouldn't say no. I'm more worried about Tammy. You see, she's just real dumb.
Your wife?
No, my daughter.
I see.
And I was hoping maybe she couldn't be so dumb.
I see. Well, do you not want anything yourself?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind a little bit of a kick in the old career. But I mean, I'm more worried about my little girl.
Well, how about we do a deal? You succeed Karen as leader of this land, and I will make sure that your little child is more than taken care of.
Will I still have time to play sports ball, though?
Of course. You'll be controlling of the land. You can take over and create your own sports ball team. I mean, Karen has been hoarding wealth for many, many years now. There is more than enough there to create your own sports ball team.
I mean, it does strike me as a bit of a full-time job, though.
Oh, you have to remember that since Karen changed the clocks in the land, that it's very simple to fit all of it in.
Oh, I mean, if clocks is different here, then that sounds alright.
Tyler.
Yeah, I'm Tyler.
The Lich gestures to a clock on the wall, and it says, I have had this one specially made to match the clock that Karen has, so that when I attend to speak to with her, I don't end up waiting. He gestures to this clock on the mantle, and on the mantle there's a clock. There's like 5 numbers on the clock, and between each number it says either eat, sleep, sex, queen time, or personal time.
Executive time.
And it seems to like there's like segments made of each of them. So she has like 3 eat times, several sex times, several only 1 queen time on the whole board, and it seems to be a literal half an hour block.
Now, Tyler.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's...
we need to speak to you.
Yeah. So, I know this deal seems like a great idea, and I want you to know I understand. I've been here, I've done this, I've been through exactly the same thing you're going through right now, and honestly, fucking go for it. Sounds like a great deal, son.
Oh,
No!
listen, Tyler,
I'm
listen
glad
to
you're being so supportive of my guys.
Tyler, I've got alternative ideas than selling your soul to Satan.
Oh, I know what would tweak the balance.
Oh, listen.
If your little friend Tubes there convinces you I have a small friend he can have back.
I mean, he also didn't really say nothing about my soul. So, I mean, like, that don't worry so much.
Oh, I'm not interested in your soul. I have enough of them. Karen has sold me so many in the past 5 years that I have unlimited power. I mean, watch this. And he
What is the
just
consequences?
produces
then?
this blue flame in his hand and then just snaps it out just as quick and goes, I can do whatever I want and the souls flow through me, but in order to usurp this land, as it were, I don't wish to continue the soul quantity in my land to be diminishing so quickly.
I mean, that is a pretty neat trick you got there.
Yeah, some solid pyro work.
I'll tell you what, I'll do it. how long's I gotta wait before like succession?
Oh, I'm sure it will come when the time is right. I don't have any desire to take the land, but I'm sure in time someone will come and take it from you.
No, I mean like, what? No. I mean like, how long do I have to wait before the queen turns over?
Oh, you will go and speak to her tomorrow evening, and she will fall. Don't you worry.
I mean, I'd hope she's being more careful and watches her step.
Yes.
Tyler, he's talking about killing your mum.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to find your mom.
I
Not
mean,
kill her.
I was never that interested in finding her, to be honest.
Oh, Tyler!
But
You're
she's
just
your
here for
mom.
religion.
Good boy now.
I mean, as a good boy, but it doesn't sound like she's a very good girl.
Oh no, well, I agree with you there, but, you know.
No, we can help you get your daughter, you know, if you think she's got problems, we can help tutor her.
Oh, she ain't got problems, she's just dumb.
Or we can help her, you know. I come from a very civilized town, like, she could go to school or...
I'm sure you could pull some strings and get her a job in the army.
Do you
Yeah.
send her to school?
I mean, we's ain't never been the type for none of that city learning, to be honest. Just like the school of life, you know?
No wonder she's dumb.
We can help you make her smart. Tubbs is a wizard, and I'm sure he could do a thing or two. Can you, Tubbs?
Yeah, you could send her for a couple of weeks with each of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
Give her
Tubbs,
some
Tubbs can do a thing or two, some of them alive.
Some of them supervised.
I mean, I'm not really convinced that I want my little girl spending much time with Tubbs.
That's
Well,
probably a
that's-
good call.
yeah, that's
But yeah, it's probably true. But the rest of us, we'll take her for a little while.
I
To
mean,
come
I
live
don't-
with us.
You could always come back to the Lich and if it doesn't work out and change it then.
I mean, that's all nice plan and all that, but also was kind of trapped in here.
Yeah.
And I'd kind of like to get out to see my daughter.
Well, we'll go talk to Karen and be like, look, for whatever reason, Tyler and Tubbs kidnapped us to come here, and
So let's face Karen and then make up
Yeah.
your mind.
so let us leave again, and I don't know.
See how it goes.
Wish her well or something. I don't, yeah, you know, I just
Maybe we can save her from her evil ways.
well, if
Maybe-
we've got time.
Maybe
The
she's a grandmother. If she's a grandmother, she might change her mind.
Yeah. And give her lots of hugs.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't doubt that she's probably a grandmother somewhere.
Well, she definitely is. You've got a daughter.
No, I mean like somewhere else.
Oh right. Oh, I follow you now. Yeah, she was always a bit ambiguous as to her age.
How many?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't get it.
What don't you get?
Come on, Tubbs. She was
That's
married
all-
numerous times.
Yeah, that's alright too.
Those weren't real. She told me that I was the special one.
And yet she slept with her advisors.
It was the only way to get business done. She's very busy.
I point at the clock that literally has multiple times labeled sex time.
Exactly, that's equal rights for men and women. Clearly.
If we face Karen, are you going to crack under the pressure?
Would you like me to tell you the truth?
Yes.
Well, go on then.
Go on.
Oh, I didn't want to lie to you.
Oh, well.
If you,
No,
if,
I don't think so.
how about this? If you fucking crack under the pressure, I will shoot you with my crossbow.
I mean, I'll try my best. I don't think I will. I mean, I have been locked up in prison for 15 years because of her, and she did kill my precious Archie. I mean, not precious, you know, just friend. My friend Archie. I feel like I'm down to kill her. No offense, Tyler.
Well,
Okay, let's go.
while you're all discussing this, I mean, is there anything you wish in return for ridding this horrid land of the horrific tyrant?
Maybe someone could become king.
Well,
No.
You tell him, Rosie.
I mean,
Let's
know
do
it.
it again.
somebody has to become a king, right?
I'm gonna tie him up.
Man.
I point to Rosie. I'm gonna
I mean-
tie him up and not let him
Karen-
come with us because he's
Karen, you
going
do
to
that
do it
now.
again.
Country's gotta have a leader, don't it?
Rosie, if he does betray, we kind of need him for now, just to get in the place. But if he does, keep your crossbow trained on him, and just shoot him in the head.
As
Okay.
they have this conversation, I'm gonna look shadily at Oz and be like, "Yeah, I never trusted him either."
Sure. I kind of I look at Meg and Rosie and be like,
Bitches be crazy.
Are you sure we have to wait?
That's what I'm saying.
I have decided.
At least he'll be a good distraction for Karen.
That's true.
I
It's
think
gonna
I
be pretty
can.
distracting to see a halfling shot in the head.
I can resist her wild. I think.
Well, if not, you'll be dead quicker than you can say banana.
Tubbs,
mean,
there's something I've been meaning to ask. If Karen put you in prison, how did you escape from her prison?
Well, I was banished by her.
Oh, okay. I wondered whether you were still wanted here, that was all.
I mean, maybe I was a mountain goat for a bit.
Let's just let that pass.
Then I good friends. It was a good gap here, and then yeah, it was good. It was good. Good year. I made some good pals, and then I went home and then got arrested again.
Okay.
Yeah, that was separate.
Yeah, well, that was different. I've been arrested a lot for someone who's not done a lot wrong.
Well, yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's make a caravan plan.
Yes.
Okay, so are you leaving the Lich there, or are you taking his deal? Are you not taking his deal? What are you doing?
I don't want to take any deal from the Lich.
I don't want to take any there.
I'm gonna walk out with everyone, but like turn my head and be like, nod at him.
Okay.
We sent his character.
So you get back down the stairs. Are you doing anything else while you're in this pyramid?
I want to very briefly, like, even though it's quiet, I'll be just like, guys, I'd kick myself if I didn't check.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, thank you. I've got this pink gem, and like, we just need to see if she's still there. That's all.
Let's see if she's still alive first.
So I can tell her I haven't been thinking about her for 15 years, and she didn't, she hasn't always been in my thoughts as the one that got away or something like that. She needs to know.
Okay. So you descend down the stairs. What room are you going to?
Well, this is a good question. It's been 15 years. Do I remember what room the pink gem lady was in?
Don't know.
Who is this?
Do you know what room number she was in?
I don't at all, but can I roll to see if I remember?
Sure.
I mean, if it's been haunting him forever.
No.
Yeah, this is a lady that we met while doing like a puzzle in this pyramid, and
Yeah.
she
You
was
re-
a sick lady.
You remember
that I
she was an
like,
odd number, but that's all you remember.
Well, I just start opening odd-numbered doors.
Do you want some help, Oz?
I'm helping.
No, I don't need you here putting me down.
I'll try and find it as well. Hey!
20. Meg opens the door, and an incredibly buxom elf turns to Meg and says, "Hi there, do you have the pink gem?"
I've got the pink gem.
Oz.
5 hours later.
Oz runs into the room and slams the door behind him. Everyone else waits outside with trepidation. 20 minutes later, Oz comes out with a weird look on his face. And everyone else goes, "So what was it like? What was it like?" And Oz just goes,
Fucking colorblind fucking no.
Aw, tough luck, Oz.
Right,
Maybe in another 15 years.
Goddamn colorblind nose. I'm gonna. He's gonna be glad he's already got a grave dug.
If it helps, Oz, I know how it feels to have the love of your life trash you like that.
No, that's not what happened.
Okay,
You and me aren't the same.
you keep telling yourself that.
We're not the same.
Okay. Whatever you need to believe.
Damn it, we're not the same. I've got a cool beard.
It is a cool beard. It's just a shame that buxom elf maidens don't like it, isn't it?
Pull out my bread knife.
I'll hold him. Do you want me to hold him? I'll hold him.
I'm not a baby. We know that you won't stab me.
I'll give you such a shanking.
He can think
Prison
of me.
style.
He can imagine it.
I'm gonna show him about 40 different stab marks. Like, that's me. You don't go 15 years in jail like me and not get shanked. I built up an immunity.
I wouldn't call that exactly an immunity.
"Oh god."
Fine.
The bell tolls. The end is nigh. For this week, at least. Join us again next week for more of our tale. This podcast is an adaptation of Curse of Strahd, a 5th edition D&D adventure. It was adapted from the original story by Nikoli, The podcast features Nikoli, Amy, Belry, AJ, Lexa, and Matt. All music was written and performed by Boström. Artwork was by John Moore.